From the Newsroom at news.com.au.
I'm Lexi Cartwright, and this is the latest from the Newsroom. It's Wednesday, the 7th of October. Well, Queensland is expected to scrap the November 1 opening of its border with New South Wales after a flare-up in new cases of coronavirus. After 12 days of zero locally acquired cases, New South Wales reported 3 today, which were all instances of community transmission. Queensland Premier Anastasia Palaszczuk has declared that she will not open the borders to New South Wales unless the state can go 28 days without community transmission. But New South Wales Premier Gladys Berejiklian has fired a stinging shot at the Queensland Premier, suggesting there is no way the state would ever be able to go 4 whole weeks with no locally acquired cases.
I always said at the outset that what the Queensland government's the definition of what would make it safe for them to open their border was always very high and something unrealistic, and I think the cases overnight have proven that.
It comes after Western Australia is also continuing its tough border stance, with its closure set to remain in place until April 2021. To the US now, where yet another one of Donald Trump's top advisors has tested positive for coronavirus. Stephen Miller, a senior policy advisor to the president, announced his diagnosis in a statement today. It brings the number of infections linked to Mr. Trump well over 20. To other news now, and Sydney-siders may soon have to fork out a fee to enter part of Bondi Beach after a plan was put forward to turn a section of the sand into an exclusive beach club. Local organisation Amalfi Beach Club has submitted a proposal to Waverley Council that would allow them to add in seating and serve customers food and alcohol on the sand this summer. Look, it sounds pretty fun, right? But it's a note in the proposal that has rubbed some locals up the wrong way, with the club saying it would be targeting people with a high net worth and a taste for luxury. There's also some other concerns around alcohol consumption and spacing on the beach, so watch this space. To some very, very, very sad news now, and the music industry is mourning the death of rock legend Eddie Van Halen, who died today at the age of 65 after a battle with throat cancer. The legendary guitarist and co-founder of Van Halen lost his lengthy battle with the illness at St. John's Hospital in Santa Monica, California. Doctors reportedly discovered his throat cancer had moved to his brain and other organs over the last few days. His 29-year-old son, Wolfgang, who is the bassist for Van Halen, announced the news on social media, saying Eddie was the best father he could ever ask for. To entertainment news now, and The Bachelorette finally airs tonight. And one of the 2 stars, Becky Miles, has come clean about her relationship status before agreeing to do the show, where she revealed she was actually in a relationship before filming. Speaking on Kiss FM's Kyle and Jackie O ahead of tonight's premiere, Becky admitted she had been seeing someone when she was approached to do The Bachelorette alongside her sister Ellie. Have a listen.
I was single, but I was seeing someone for a short period of time there.
Is he devastated?
Oh, we left on really good terms, so I was as honest as I could with him. I said to him, I was like, there's this opportunity that's come up with Ellie for me to, it's like a TV thing, a dating thing, just to be clear with you, like this is, what I want to do.
To some sport news now, and less than a week after being named Queensland's head coach, Wayne Bennett has brutally sacked Brisbane Broncos great Justin Hodges from the Maroons coaching staff. Bennett has chosen former Cowboys coach Neil Henry as his assistant, with reports he wanted a more experienced person by his side. Former Maroons coach Kevin Walters was appointed head coach of the Broncos last week, and Bennett was handed the Queensland coaching duties with 4 weeks to go until the 2020 State of Origin series. Well, that's it from the Newsroom. We'll be back with another update in the morning.
Your headlines from news.com.au.